Let's talk here for a few minutes about groups of assignments as they relate to grading. You probably noticed on the assignments list that there are several groupings for all of the assignments, quizzes, and discussions in your course. These groups can be tied to your grading scheme in your syllabus and have implications for not only grading but organization as well. If you weight grades for your course, the weighting can be set up here on the assignments page or in the gradebook. If you would like to set up the weighting from the assignments page, be sure to check the box at the top of the screen that says weight the final grade based on assignment groups. Then you can edit the percent for each group by either hovering over the pencil and clicking on that to change the number, or by going to the sidebar and changing the number in the box as well. Each of the changes here will flow directly into the gradebook. Obviously, grading the assignments that you have created or edited are an important part of the process. So let's take a look at how to locate and grade an assignment that has been submitted by a student. We no longer have an assignment drop box. Not to worry though, the gradebook will show you visually everything that you need to know about student submissions. You can see from this what has been submitted by this document icon. You can see with the coloring that the assignment was submitted late, and any other assignments that have been graded, the grade will be here. And if there's not been a submission, you will notice that empty in the box there. A more in-depth coverage of the gradebook will be in the next section. Just so you know, there are several other places where you'll be able to identify if students have submitted assignments. You'll be able to see if something needs to be graded by viewing assignments from your global navigation. This will show you a list of any assignments in any course that you may need to grade. And you can also tell on your to-do list. In your to-do list, you will see any assignments for this course that need to be graded. You will also be able to find submitted assignments by clicking on the assignments in the course tools on the left side of the screen, and then clicking on the particular assignment that should have submissions. Here I'm going to click on the Week 3 Age Page Reports, and I'll be able to see that there have been 2 submissions for this assignment. One of them has been graded. I could edit the assignment from here. I can go directly to the speed grader from here. I can download any of the submissions for this assignment, and I can see that Turnitin has been enabled for this assignment. For now, we're going to go back to the gradebook to check for any ungraded submissions. Here I have 2 ungraded submissions, and by hovering over the comment box, this will provide more information about the assignment submission, such as if the assignment was late and if Turnitin is being utilized. Clicking on the comment box in the corner of the student submission will bring up a few details about the assignment, such as the 0% on the Turnitin originality report, a link to the actual document, and a link to SpeedGrader. What you should notice right away, and this is one of the great new features in Canvas, is that the document opens up directly in your screen using the third-party software called Crocodoc. You do not have to download the documents, mark them up with track changes, and re-upload any longer. You do still have that option. You can click on the assignment over here, and then I showed you on the previous screen, you could click it there as well, and you can download and use track changes, but it's no longer a necessity for grading your assignments. Within Crocodoc, you can click on the comment menu on the left side of the screen, and that enables you to leave 3 different types of comments within the page. If you click on the drop-down menu, you see that you can have point comments, area comments, or text comments. Simply choose one of those, click within the paper, and then you can make your comments anywhere you want. As I mentioned, you also have the option of downloading the paper, drawing on the paper, highlighting any text, changing the text, striking out the text. Using the tool in this manner will make grading much more efficient in terms of time for all instructors. Several points of interest that I want to point out in terms of graded student submissions. As soon as you enter the grade, over here on the right side of the screen in the grade box, as soon as you enter a number there and you click anywhere else on the screen, that number will be entered into the gradebook. This can have ramifications if the student has set their notifications for immediately when they get a grade and you put a grade here, and then you read a little bit more of the paper and you decide to change the grade. So our advice to you is to add the grade last, after you've read the entire paper, made any comments within the paper, added comments here at the bottom of the page in the comment box, added any file attachments or video or audio comments. Save that grade entry for last. When thinking about adding these comments at the bottom, you can add a textual comment, but you also might want to consider adding some type of a media comment. Selective use of media comments could be much more meaningful for students when they can hear your voice inflections. Adding audio and video comments in this area works just the same as in some of the other tools that we have already mentioned. Two other notes about student submission is that students will still receive a confirmation when their submission has been accepted by the system. And one other thing is that students can submit assignments as many times as they would like until the lock date. You'll find if there are more than one file uploads by the student, they will all come in a drop-down list on the right-hand side of the screen under Submit Files. If you are using a rubric to grade assignments, you'll have access to the rubric directly under the grade box. Clicking on View Rubric will bring up the rubric for you, where you can click in the box, or you can add your points to the boxes and click Save, and the grading will be completed via the rubric. If you'd like to set up a rubric to use with an assignment, simply go back to Assignments, click on the word Assignments, locate your assignment that you would like to edit, and the Add Rubric link will be on the right-hand side for you to be able to create and add a rubric to your assignment. Now we'll take a look at how students will see their grades. If you click on Settings, then Student View, you'll see over in the course navigation the student has evidence of 2 new items being graded. If you clicked on those assignments, you would see the comments and the grades that you have left for the students in this area.